We are in Denver at the Cattle Industry Conference, their summer meeting, and joined now by Collin Woodall with the National Cattlemen's Beef Association. He heads up what goes on in Washington. Collin, the August break is underway. What kind of a grade would you give Congress?
A F right now, because they're doing absolutely nothing. And that's what frustrates us, because there's so many priorities for the U.S. cattle business that Congress could take final action on. The House has done a great job of passing a lot of good bills, but everything seems to go over the Senate and die.
Well, it just seems like there's an awful lot of unfinished business yet again as we wind up another Congress.
Well, there is. I mean, we have the Congress that has not taken action on a lot of the expired tax provisions that expired last year that we need to put back in place. They have taken no action on immigration reform, and we still have just about all of the federal appropriations bills outstanding. And those are all things that we really need Congress to take and spend some time on.
What about the trade issues, those pacts? Is there any chance those will get cleaned up by the end of the year?
Yeah, I'm afraid not, even though USTR continues great work as they're working with not only the TPP deal, but also trying to get us back into China. With Congress being gone, I think it's going to be hard for USTR to seal those deals, because ultimately it takes Congress to pass them. And if all of the other trade partners know that Congress is not going to be around, they're not going to be too willing to cut deals right now.
Another issue is EPA overregulation. NCBA, your members have spent an awful lot of time on the Hill.
The Waters of the United States proposal is one of the biggest overreaches we have seen from the federal government. It's a huge land grab, and we have to make sure that we send a clear signal from the grassroots producers into EPA that this is wrong, that we just will not accept this. And that's what we're working on right now, is making sure we generate the comments into EPA. We're trying to get 10,000 comments so that EPA gets the message loud and clear that we just will not accept this.
A general election is coming up on November the 5th. Important for agriculture to be involved.
Absolutely, because whoever controls the Senate after this election will help determine just how successful President Obama will be in the last 2 years of his term, and more importantly, it will help us control EPA if there is a switch from a Democratic-controlled Senate to a Republican-controlled Senate.
All right, Collin, thanks for the update.
Thank you.
Collin Woodall with the National Cattlemen's Beef Association, reporting in Denver for Agview. I'm Ken Rahjes.